Welcome to Biblical Relationships with Dr. Panther Francisco. Today, we get a question from a wife. The couple has been together for 11 years, but things are not going well. Let's take a listen.
This is love, built on solid ground, on a name that never shakes, never lets us down. When the storms roll in, we don't fall apart, 'cause he's holding up my hand, holding up your heart. This is love, more than we
May I please have some input? I feel very conflicted and scared right now. I have 6 children with my partner, ages 15, 10, 6, 4, and 13-month-old twins, and we have been together almost 11 years. I am very close to leaving him, and my heart feels completely broken. I have been trying for many years to change myself and follow his leadership, but I feel his behavior, his expectations, and his ideology have become so extreme that I now find it unbearable. We own a general contracting business together, which I'm expected to do all the office work for, a full-time job, and he also expects me to stay at home with the kids, homeschool, take the kids to different activities 6 days a week, take care of our 8 Yorkies, and keep the house clean. He expects all of this to be done at a very high standard, but I truly feel there is not enough time in the day, and when I focus on one thing, the rest falls behind. I am also still co-sleeping with my twins and getting poor sleep, and we are currently over $60,000 in 60 to 120 plus days past due material supplier and subcontractor business debt. That is causing me a lot of stress. He insists that I manage all our finances, but he also will not agree to a personal budget. He says we just need to sell more work. I am guilty of spending too much money on eating out too much because of our extremely busy lifestyle, but otherwise, I do not spend money on anything that is not absolutely necessary. Conversely, he insists that our kids be in many sports activities with monthly membership fees and that our son be on a traveling hockey team. That means out-of-town trips, a lot of trips, and it costs a lot of money. And in general, he spends more money than me on miscellaneous things. We got in a bad argument this morning. He just got back from taking our son and 2 of our other kids to an additional roller hockey tournament in California. The whole trip cost almost $4,000. He came back in a very bad mood, and he stopped at the house this morning while I was on a longer than expected business call and found our kids eating food. He was angry because he doesn't like them to eat until at least 11 a.m. He proceeded to shout at me in front of the kids about it and about how I need to have eyes on the kids at all times. No excuses. I know I shouldn't have argued back, but I did. I said I don't know how I'm supposed to do what I need for the business on a daily basis and also never take my attention off the kids. He said I'm making excuses. Then I said we need to hire someone to help me, and he said my solution is just to spend more money. Then, of course, I brought up the $4,000 he had just spent, and then he said that he took the kids on that trip to deprogram them from me and the fantasy land that I keep them in, and that they need discipline. Then he stormed out. The fact that he thinks that I am messing up the kids so bad that they needed to be apart from me for a week to deprogram them was very hurtful. I know he wants more respect from me, but it's really hard for me to respect him when he has led us into such a massive amount of debt and expects me to get us out of it by just selling more work. And I also don't respect how he criticizes my performance in front of the kids in an angry and frustrated tone several times a day on a daily basis, because I don't think that's good for them to see, regardless of what he says is true. I have asked him for help in so many ways, and in as feminine a way as I can manage, for years, and his response is always for me to figure it out and stop making excuses. He also keeps us socially isolated to a great degree, and he will not let me outsource anything. Not a babysitter, not a speech therapist for our daughter. So I am expected to wear many, many hats. The stress of being on the brink of financial ruin, and the amount of responsibilities I have with our children, our household, and our business is giving me extreme daily anxiety. And I feel that him being so hard on me is making it 100 times worse. He makes my life harder, not easier. I don't want to separate our family, but I just can't take it anymore.
Dear Mary, I'm sorry for the pain and the frustration of your current life right now. Too often, we men don't realize some of your needs, like the fact that your sleep is poor because of sleeping with the babies, and likely your body is still recovering from giving birth. You deserve to feel valued, appreciated, and loved for who you are and all the support you are giving to your family. Words of logic will not particularly help with this. But let me say, your children, and likely your husband, greatly appreciate all you do for them, even if they lose sight of that some of the time. Your husband is not showing good leadership. He is expecting too much from you, and hopefully this will also change. Now to the practical part, which you may not find all that helpful. I would divide the problems you're experiencing into two parts. Your primary duty is motherhood. You said, "When I focus on one thing, the rest falls behind." That's okay. Focus on motherhood. Focus on getting the sleep you need. Focus on eating healthy food. If he's truly a leader, he will figure out the rest. If his business cannot support a receptionist or office admin, that's on him. He needs to sell more, hire more sales reps, or do whatever is needed. If you're $60K past due with your accounts payable, let that go. Your feelings of guilt over this business debt are hurting you, not bringing in any money, and taking you out of polarity. From this day forward, he needs to figure out the debt, he needs to figure out the business. You're not going to worry about it, you're not going to stress about it. You are going to be the amazing woman and mother you already are. And of the balls that get dropped, it won't be the motherhood balls or the self-care balls. I wouldn't refuse to act as accountant and receptionist. Just make sure that if any spinning plates get dropped, it is the business tasks, not things from your personal life. Lastly, don't criticize him or his spending, saying, "Spend less," or "You're spending more than me," or "We can't afford it." Sound like, "We need to have less of a good lifestyle than we have now," or "You're not making enough to support our lifestyle," neither of which is pleasant to hear. So put a hard control on your worries that he will spend you into the ground. He can grow as needed to make his business thrive and provide for his family. He should not be blaming you for anything. You should not spend your energy on worrying about the business. And you should be focusing on your domestic role of wife and mother. And if the business needs an accountant and receptionist or more sales help, that's 100% in your husband's corner to figure out. I hope this helps you. Wishing you all peace and success.
If this word has blessed you, please like and subscribe. If you wish to make a donation to Abundant Life Ministries, you may support us at this link. If God moves you to donate, or you choose not to donate at this time, God bless you. See you next time.
This is